What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back to our final episode of Dark Souls 3 Convergence. So mainly I just didn't want to end on episode 39. That felt goofy. But anyway, there are a bunch of weapons in this mod, and while we have been focused mainly on spells, there's obviously a lot of really cool weapons. So I've gone ahead, just taken a look at some stuff, pulled out 14 different weapons that I thought looked either interesting or had updated arts. So Flame Spear, the Tail of the Dark Eater, Gargoyle Flame Hammer, Stone Hammer, Thorhald's Axe, Frigate Curved, Dancers, Rekindled, Arab Machetes, Blades of the Tyrant, Lorian's Greatsword, Gale's Greatsword, the Divine Blade, and the Northern Regalia. And we're just going to go fight some bosses with this stuff. So I've gone ahead and boosted my stats way up, 50 Vigor, 40 Endurance, and then 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, just like across the board pretty much. We have on the Elite Knight set, which increases weapon attack power and boosts our stamina. So we have lots and lots of stamina, which is nice. We, of course, have Chloranthion. This thing is crazy. Look at that. 12% weapon, 12% reduced stamina consumption, and 12% equip load. Keeping this on, and then I have one Druid spell on, the one that gave me like a defensive buff. And we're just gonna, you know, go smash some stuff. We may do a boss rush, kill every boss. I don't know. Maybe not every boss. I mean, this guy's kind of a pushover. He has been our punching bag. Let's start with Vort, and we'll go from there. That's just a regular. I thought it was going to be like a big old flaming charge. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Boom! That's pretty big. So is it only on the heavy attack? That's pretty neat. What about if you do a light attack? Light attack does nothing. But the whole woo, boom, it's kind of a unique animation. It's something you wouldn't typically see with the spear. The damage on it seemed pretty juicy. Like that kindled charge. That definitely that chunked. That did a lot of chunkiness to the boss there. Actually, maybe we should just jump like halfway in. These starter bosses aren't gonna... Yeah, these starter bosses aren't gonna be worth anything. Let's go, skip you. Let's start with the Druid. The Druid is a good fight. The Druid is not a starter boss. You think he's a starter boss until he bends you over and goes in without any lube. Honestly, this spell may be too slow to even hit the guy. What else do I got on, though? I'll probably go through all of my weapons here. Wow! Whoa, hold up. What is the AR on this? 840. So just my attack is doing 865. That's pretty nutty. I do have all that stuff that's going towards increasing my weapon damage. What are you doing exactly? I'm in a small earthquake. Oh, that's dumb. I thought you were gonna be like a big, you know. Ah, that's meh. Ooh, that thing hurts. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. No, we just did 10,000 damage in like half a second there. That seems kind of broken. want to go do this quick damage test. That seemed like, what? This thing seemed... Oh, it's because you're a dinky hammer. I thought you were a big boy. So 3681 from that. This thing. That's pretty nasty. Does it stop there? Wow. Wow. That's blah. Wow. That's pretty nuts. That's definitely leading the pack in terms of like, oh my god, look at the damage it did. But I don't want to test them on the dummies. I want to test them on bosses. You know, it's fun watching bosses that we think are strong suddenly just melt into nothing. Alright, so this one, let's see. Charged beam of dark energy at foes. You're boring. Let me take a look here. Okay, so it's similar to the flame hammer. Is it like a channel beam? No? How does it work? That's doing it in light attacking. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, deacons. Deacons. I'm pretty sure that's Medeir's, like, darkness ray, the one that just, like, streaks along the ground and then explodes everything. Alright, it's not exactly that. Still pretty good. Still pretty good, but it's closer to just like a big flamethrower. Fire! Whereas this guy, this felt like it was gonna... Yeah, that's okay. That one's just silly. All right, let's try something else. Let's go to Horald Zax. This thing is supposed to be like a big... No, it's not bad. These guys are being kind of annoying. I need something that's gonna just like decimate everything. Actually, let's just go here. I figured it was gonna be like Medeir's beam, where, you know, I shoot it out and it's just like boom, and streaks across all of the deacons and they're all exploding up into the sky. It did not work like that. I'm gonna try it on a single target and see how it feels. So far, the Gargoyle Flame Hammer far and clear the victor if we're looking at damage capabilities. I figured this thing would be juicier. Royal Darkwraith, you are a bitch. Let's fight you. Hey, my bonks are strong. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't nearly execute as well as you think it would. Instead, it just kind of gives you a little bit of the it's more about the visual effect than anything. Oh, I'm dead. That's okay. Sadly, Madeir's Tale, kind of disappointing. I was, yeah. Even in a single boss scenario, still disappointing. Where was that guy at? The AR is good, 1179. It's just like, okay, it's right there. I was gonna say, if I can just run back in, I will, but I'm not like hunting all over for this guy. That's pretty respectable. I think I mean, it has like a greatsword moveset, which I'm not a giant fan of with an axe. It just, I don't know, it feels weird. Oh, wow. That was a chunk. I'm not super keen on the axe portion of the moveset, but I do like the damage this thing is doing. This actually kind of reminds me of like, you know, this is like an Elden Ring style weapon art where it's like, oh, this is your Zug weapon. By the way, you could use this special ability and it's going to melt everything you look at. But obviously it has a pretty substantial FP cost, which is good. Let me fight something else with this one. I'll give this one another chance. We just did Rekindled. Let's go to you. Everyone was saying I clapped Wolnir and didn't get to like really even check out his new moveset, so. No, he's probably dark resistant, but whatever. I'm gonna switch to the sword thing I have halfway through this encounter, probably. Boom, 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 boom. 3,200, or about half my FP bar. That's pretty respectable. This is definitely one of the cooler weapons. This is just pure dark damage. I like how I basically did like a ton of stagger damage. And then because of how much stagger I did, I was able to get a fully winded up big Zug chop. I like this though. That's cool. This is a Torald's axe, crafted by the White Birch and wielded by the Frozen Battle Mage Torald, now swollen and warped by the Abyss. Path of the Dragon is not for the weak. Yeah, this is cool. I like how they, I mean, it's a reskin too. But I think it's a nice looking reskin. It almost has a, kind of like a Nargacuga feel to it for those Monster Hunter fans out there. Let's go to warp in the other place and kind of look at it under the light. It doesn't have the sheer nuke potential. Why I can't get the axe to like show in the light properly. I think it's the back. It almost reminds me of like Nargacuga feathers on the back end of the axe. I like this though. So Torald's axe, that gets a seal of approval. Rigid curved greatsword. Lash out with repeated slashes to unleash the power. Is this actually just like... might be okay. Let's go, you. Alright, a little goofy on the hitbox. So we're looking at around 2,000 per weapon art use. Not bad, not bad. How about just a regular old Pierce? This is a pass. That's a pass. I don't think it's that good. Man, this guy is annoying. Just killing it. It was getting kind of irritating, you know. There was too much shit for me to even like take a look at the weapon. Like, you got the fire going in and the fire going out, and then the lava spew, and everything keeps knocking your character on its ass. And you're like, what the fuck, man? I'm just trying to look at weapons. Stop being such a nerd. Okay. Alright, let's try these two. You know what? I should, let me see. Garbage. Okay, but mostly garbage. Big garbage. Where is the Morian? Morian. Yeah, we're gonna pull you back out. Alright, let's go back to the Kindle Coliseum. Let's find something. So the dancer swords are faster. I need, you know what? Let's just go dancer versus dancer. That sounds like a decent matchup. It looks like I gotta attack and then go into a heavy. Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. Oh. If I had a summon to distract it, I bet I could do some serious spin to win here. Stop it, lady. Come on. Do I need to pull out? I might just need to pull out like a super poise set. Yeah, not that good. Oh wow, so that has like the giant flame arc. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the dancer swords, they just didn't feel like they had enough oomph behind them, which is kind of sad because honestly that was a problem with these back in the base game as well, is they just, Actually, no. Were they even in the base game? I don't think they were. I feel like most iterations where you get these things, they're just not that good. I mean, the damage is alright. Maybe Dancer was just a bad target. Maybe I need more poise just to try it out. I don't see what's the difference here. Hang on. 951. Okay, there isn't. You have that 2000 burst. I need something that's like, I want to try out both of these. I'll need I need some FP flasks. These things are chewing through my cast. Let me bring like 2 or 3 along, and we're gonna fight something that's more of a punching bag.
What?
Actually, we can just go 5. It's not like I'm not hurting for Estus or anything. Oh no. I think what would be a good boss that has a lot of, like, I feel like the best place that these will shine is gonna be against something that you know, something that like wants to stand still and buff itself up. Like just a big opening type deal. Either that or you need to like couple it with a summon. Something that is you know, your might work. You're way too aggressive. Kaith maybe. Let's try Kaith. This one I am going to put on Life Weaving for. Not for Kaith, but Liliana comes out. And I'm like, ooh. Alright, now that's pretty nasty. Assuming you're against something where you have a large enough window to really go full lawnmower, we're just birding our way through. This I'm not feeling too much. I'm kind of like, you're all right, but you're not that good. It has an insane amount of stagger, though. What's interesting is this is me just spamming heavy attacks with it. This isn't even me doing like anything crazy, it's just heavy attack spam. Follow with a strong attack for a powerful thrust to set the blade ablaze. Yeah, because your regular swings. So you start with like a diagonal, and then you get into a 2-hit loop. And your heavy attack is a upswing, and then a follow around into a downswing. If you charge it, it sends a flare. Okay, I need to give this one Need to give this one a little more attention, I think. Which, by the way, this is just going to be a long-ass episode. It might be an hour, it might be 20 minutes, it's whatever. Yeah, it's the final episode. We're taking a look at weapons. I'm not in any rush. That was really surprising, though, because I was not really feeling this that much, but the basic attacks on it seem very, very strong. Like, what it's lacking in weapon art, it more than makes up for there. Let's try you. You're like the poise god. Cool. 3100 on that charge. Yeah, the follow-up there, it's a two-hitter. There's the sword strike, and then we're also seeing an explosion. It's a secondary explosion that's occurring when the blade connects. That one's worth me looking at the dummy. So we're around 950 in general for our R1s. Almost exactly. 2000 on our charge. Does this ignite the blade? It does. So this gives us a pretty substantial buff. We went from roughly 950 to 1100. So it's a 15% damage increase. So solid self buff in the weapon. It's not too overpowered. Not too broken. .951 and a very long range on that. Wow. Yeah, very, very long. 1500, I gotta reignite. Wow. So 1000 on the swing and then 2000 on the slam. So just that combo alone, you're looking at 4500 damage. That's really strong. For that just being your heavy attack, that's definitely that's one of the more substantial things we've seen. So far there's that. So this is seeming like a winner. The Dancer Swords weren't bad. I think the problem with the Dancer Swords is to really get damage in with these things, you need the target to absolutely... You need the target to be just playing with their ass, you know? If the target's moving, you're not gonna... You're just not doing the damage you need to. Shit, what did I just get rid of? Rhythm Regalia, Divine Blade. It had to have been a greatsword. Hang on. It was Morian. Okay. You were disappointing. You're disappointing. You two get to stay. Alright, on to the Capra paired machetes. Twin Ultra Great Swords, which is like my jam. These are fire damage. Pure fire? Pure fire. Okay, pure fire. Let's fight you. I mean, there's Nameless, but he's kind of a... You know, just gotta fight the dragon and then Nameless. It's just like, that's too much fucking hassle. Ooh, very disappointing so far. Oh, it's just the Ringed Knight moveset. Okay. Pass. Blades of the Tyrant, a whopping 2033. Let me go for something that's not as overpowered. Let's go for Gale's Greatsword next. Those little soul things I'm creating attack? They do. That's kind of neat. Don't do a ton of damage. This is actually a really cool boss fight. I mean, it's Gunder, but Morian Greatsword showing its worth. Right now, Morian, I think Morian's the leader, just in terms of like raw damage potential. Like, well, I guess I should. It's important to note damage to speed, because the Gargoyle Flamehammer doing 10k, that's the highest, but that takes like, you know, 5 to 6 seconds of you just being like boom, 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 boom. Capra, that's a hard pass though. Like, actually, I want to compare it real fast. So the weapon art here, 6748, costs almost no FP. Whole thing executed basically instantly. Alright, that actually executes pretty fast. So I don't know. This might be comparable. But another advantage of this guy. That's just the one attack. Let me. It's close. Morian Greatsword is definitely doing a lot of damage very, very quickly as well. You were dookie. You were, I mean, I don't know. I thought that was going to be cooler than it is. Let's go Lorian's Greatsword. This is, actually, this doesn't look that different from just a regular. Yeah, I don't think it is. I think they updated the art for it, and that's what got me excited. I was like, ooh. So we have Northern Regalia, Divine Blade, and then the big boy. Fucking, where'd they go? Blades of the Tyrant. That's just, oh my god. Some insane damage. We're gonna toss away the uninteresting ones. You were good. You can stay. I don't think it's as good as Morian, but it's really cool. I will say this thing does a lot of stagger. And stagger is important. I mean, if you can make a boss fall over and you know, suck his own ass, then it doesn't matter if your damage is slightly lower, because you can just keep doing that. Oh shit, I can't travel from this bonfire. 958, damn. Sheet AR would suggest this is much stronger than that. Wrath of the King of Boletaria, calling down huge bursts of wind around yourself, damaging any nearby foes. This one might be worth looking at on Deacons. Pretty cool. I mean, the Deacons are still just fucking annoying, so we're gonna leave anyway. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's see what we do on single target with it. So I looked like it's a multi-hit. So multi-hit on a big enough target could be pretty intense. No, fucker. Wrong one again. I don't think who we want to go fight. Let's do, I mean, Lorien and Lothric, they're kind of teleporty, so that might be a pain in the ass. Let's do Yorm. Big health pool, kind of slower, large hitbox, good multi-hit potential. Ugh. Gross. Not as good as I thought you were. Well, let's see. Let me go to, I guess we can pull them out. I already know what these things are capable of. They are not as effective as I thought they would do. A lot more against Yorm. Yeah, huh. Oh, so he's resistant to flame. That might be why this is not just clapping his cheeks as well. Let's just use this and kill him off. Or we might just teleport out and go to a different boss. Oh yeah, this will kill him in a couple seconds. Yeah, so far, man, Morian Greatsword seems like the clear winner in terms of just, like, how fast can your sword just slaughter something? Which I'm glad we had a chance to work with it. Because, you know, looking back at it now, we're, like, really getting to see, like, oh, wow, yeah, this is, you know, this is an impressive amount of damage that we're capable of putting out here. Very fitting for the blood build. I mean, yeah, it has bleed, it has darkness. Anyway, so you were sadly disappointing. Let's go to Blades of the Tyrant. So I don't know if these have a. I don't know if there's a follow-up at all. Your light attacks seem to work with that one primarily. Your heavy attacks alternate with a swipe and a thrust. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's cheeky, but we can fight Pontiff with his own swords. I definitely feel like the DPS isn't that high. Like it says, you know, 1936. Or even with this buff up, it's, you know, 2033. But I feel like our actual damage isn't that high. Sure, it says it is, but... Okay, never mind. Your arm was just weak. Or resistant or some shit. Can you have another phase? Oh, now I see the Ishin. It's a glaive instead. Okay, I see it now. Now I see it. Everyone's like, how did you not notice the Ishin? And then I was looking at the stance right there, and I was like, ah, I see it now. The, you know, Ishin holding the big old halberd axe thing over his head, yeah. Definitely caught it there. I wonder, let's see. Bosses Convergence. Want to see what defenses on Yorm were. Yorm's fire resist was 40. So basically she was just super resistant to a lot of the damage we were putting out. Let's see, who else? Soul of Cinder. Why not? Let's give him another whack. Try these out again. I think this guy just has like flat resistances across the board. It's like 65 to everything or something. $5,400 for one combo. Maybe we're saying it's Owl Father's moveset? It's weird to see, like, I don't know, because I'm so used to parrying Owl Father and other ones like that. I think that's the thing, is like, with oh god. With stuff like, you know, the Ishin moveset or the Owl's Father moveset, it's really hard for me to notice it, because I feel like in every context that I've ever seen it, you know, I'm looking for the cues for like parry here, parry here, parry here. Whereas in Dark Souls, you know, it's not, yeah, you can parry, but not like you can in Sekiro. So instead, in Dark Souls, I'm constantly looking for timing on my dodges, and it's, I don't know, it's different. Like, I mean, yeah, in theory, you're parrying the same time you would dodge, but it's like, I don't know. It's a very different approach, like, mentally, I feel. That grab attack, though. Oh shit, that grab. I might die again. Wow. It's kind of shit. I mean, it's a long wind up, but man, I don't know. I really don't like when enemies have the ability to just instant kill you. I don't like that at all, like ever. It doesn't matter what context it is. I don't know. I feel instant kill mechanics are just, they're unfun. They are anti-fun. Unless it's like an instant kill by gravity. That shit's funny. Oh, I took it away. What are you doing? Oh man, I should have gotten on my little druid buff thing. It's like literally just two behemoths that are just like poise fighting each other. Oh, that's your Ichimonji. Oh wait, that's like, oh, that's Gwyn's thing there. That wasn't Father Owl. I don't think it was. I don't know. Like I said, it's hard for me to tell because I'm not getting the parry off. Alright, well, we got one more weapon that I've wanted to do. And everyone's like, you need to use it, because it's like the Sekiro version, the lightning. How is this guy? Warrior Great, so this is garbage. You are really good. You are really good. Good. On an AR thing, this doesn't look that strong. Draw sword back and thrust to unleash the power of the Divine Dragon. We're gonna take this against the test dummy first. I want to see what it does. Ah, okay. 1451. It's physical. That's pretty dope. Rush for 1500 just on your charge attack. That's lightning reversal. 2500. That's an aerial lightning reversal for 3,000. What? Wait, what did I just do there? Oh, I see. Alright, I got it now. We'll try it. I mean, it gets lightning. Something. You won't work. Well, you might. Wait, we're going into. I figured I'd fight Midir, you know? Because he's like the dark dragon, and I have like the divine dragon's lightning imbued sword. I don't know. I'm a nerd like that. To me, that's a very, it's a very lore-centric final battle for the series, I feel. Divine Dragon versus Filthy Darkness Dragon. Kinda got a whole vibe going on to it, you know? And if it's Dookie, we'll just... I mean, actually, I don't really have another weapon that's made to fight him. This will probably work fine. We'll see. The Lightning Fists clapped his cheeks. Alright, this is not going well at all. I can't even, like, get close enough to his head to do anything. This is not as... I don't know, man. This doesn't seem as flashy as I would have hoped. Like, I don't know. I guess... I feel like the fact that you have to get 6 of those things and pull it together to get the sword... I feel like it's kind of just like not, it's not doing as much damage as I would have hoped. Feels just kind of okay-ish. How did I even kill you earlier? Like, holy shit, you're annoying right now. I think it was just because Filanor was distracting his ass. Yeah, this isn't nearly as fun an encounter as I thought it was going to be. I don't know, man. I pictured that going very differently in my head. I was like, oh, I'm going to like jump up in the sky and come down with a lightning slam, and it's gonna hit Midir in the face, and he's gonna fall, and then I'm gonna follow up with a critical, and none of that happened. Instead, my character was like just walking around in a grease pit, falling on his ass every other second to fire, and just like, my sword won't connect. It was just not, it was not pretty. Go fight something else that doesn't knock me on my ass every 5 seconds. Alright, let's see. Freed. Sure, let's do Freed. Freed's cooler than Midir anyway. 3 phases. Resurrects from the dead. Views herself with black flame. Reads on some cool shit. Even if her scythe is kind of mediocre. Whoa! Big damage to freedom. Trying to get the See, the thing is, those moves work in Sekiro. They don't really work here that well. $3,000 on that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think the Divine Blade really claps cheeks that hard. Like, it does alright. It's alright. Nothing special. Stagger on that is still impressive. So all in all, oh man, let me take a look here. I'm trying to think how I would rank these bad boys. I mean, for style, I really like this axe. I don't like the base moveset as much, but the style, it's really good. Excellent look. I like the weapon art on it a lot. Gargoyle Flame Hammer, kind of standard, kind of basic Betty. Also does an absolutely disgusting and unwarranted amount of damage. Pretty hard to beat. Gotta stand still during it, but it is what it is. The Rekindled Greatsword, excellent stagger capability. Damage is pretty damn good as well. Disappointment. Disappointment. These bad boys clap cheeks. They do a lot of damage, but I do think the split damage type hurts them. Shit like Yorm, I mean, we just couldn't hurt him. And all in all, I mean, personally, I think I gotta give it to Morian Greatsword. I think this is the... I mean, this thing's got dark, it's got bleed, it's got excellent split scaling, it has a ton of damage, it has a self buff, very unique moveset. I think I would put this as my number 1, followed by Blades of the Tyrant, and then it's kind of a toss-up between these 3. But so, anyway, that is going to wrap things up here. So this has definitely been fun. Honestly, this might be the last time I play Souls until Elden Ring comes out. This was good. Feel like I got a lot out of it. We had a chance to try out a bunch of different spells, a bunch of different classes. I know a lot of folks want me to do like a New Game Plus run or a stream run or something. That's, I don't know. It's a big maybe, to be honest. There's Final Fantasy Endwalker is out. And I'm already hooked on Halo. There's a lot of games I want to play right now. But this, I actually don't regret playing through this, which is rare because usually I get fucking sick of playing Dark Souls mods. So this was a lot of fun. So big shout out to the folks that made this mod. This is some grade A shit right here. I like this a lot. Anyway, we're gonna wrap things up here. Next series on the channel is gonna be the campaign for Infinite. So very big departure from Dark Souls, obviously, but hopefully a couple of y'all stick around for that, even if it's not a regular thing. Hopefully you like me and want to watch it because I'm doing it. But anyway, we're closing out here. Thanks for tuning on in, and I'll catch y'all next time.